The 2012 AP Music Theory exam is Monday, May 14th at 8 a.m. In this video, we'll be taking a look at Section 2, Part B, Sightsinging, which is worth 10% of your total score. Take some time to read the assignment description, procedure, and performance aspects. Note that you may sing note names, syllable names, scale degree numbers, or a neutral syllable. Also note that you may transpose the melody to a key that is comfortable, even though you'll hear the starting pitch of the printed melody. Take some of the warm-up and practice time to perform out loud. You can write on the music, and you'll be evaluated on pitch accuracy, rhythm, and continuity. You can start over, but there will be a deduction from your score, and you'll not be evaluated on the quality of your singing voice. Let's take a look at the two sight-singing examples from the 2011 AP Music exam. Question 1 is in 6/8 time. Question 2 is in 4/4. 4/4 is an example of simple meter. 6/8 is an example of compound meter. There will always be one of each. The instructions will always be, look over the melody and begin practicing. You have 75 seconds to practice. This is the starting pitch of the printed melody, at which time you'll hear the starting pitch. You may pause the video at any time to practice these sight-singing examples. Here are 3 sight-singing melodies from prior exams. During your 75-second practice session, determine the clef, the key, the meter, starting and ending pitches. The clef, key signature, starting and ending pitches will help you determine if you're in a major or a minor key. In all of these melodies, you begin and end on tonic. Also be aware of any accidentals you may encounter in the melody. Here are the sight-singing melodies from the 2006, 2007, and 2008 exams in simple meter. And again, take a look at the clef, key signature, time signature, starting and ending pitches, and any accidentals you may encounter. And finally, here are the 2009, 2010, and 2011 sight-singing melodies in simple meter. Again, take note of the clef, key signature, time signature, starting and ending pitches, as well as any accidentals. All of these examples are in a minor key, and it's common to see the leading tone. Let's look at the 2003, 2004, and 2005 sight-singing examples in compound meter. Again, it's good to look at the key signature, and if you're comfortable with your major scales and the key signatures attributed to them, you're at a great advantage. Also, if you know what the relative minor is of each major, this will put you at an advantage, knowing that a relative minor starts 3 half steps below the tonic of a major scale. So in the first example, starting and ending pitches are B flat. Key signature would imply B flat major or G minor. We're in B flat major. Also take a look at the clef. If a student forgets to look at the clef and just automatically assumes they're in treble clef, they may think that we're in G minor. Again, the second excerpt, bass clef, could be in D major or B minor, or in D major, because again, bass clef. And the third excerpt, we could be in G major or E minor. Treble clef, so we're in E minor, starting and ending on tonic. Lastly, a lot of times you'll see chromaticism, accidentals in the melody. It's important to be very comfortable with singing half steps and singing the chromatic scale. There are instances in the first excerpt of going from the dominant down a half step and back up. Same in the second excerpt, the dominant, down a half step, back up. And in the third excerpt, we have a major third, which is the G sharp. And we also have the dominant going down a half step and back to the dominant. And finally, we have a leading tone, which implies a major 5 chord in a minor key. 2006, 2007, and 2008, they're all in 6/8. Look at the key signature and look at the starting and ending pitches. In all of these examples, the starting and ending pitches are the same for each example, and that does indicate tonic, and that tells us if we're in a major or a minor key. And finally, we have the 2009, 2010, and 2011 Sightsinging examples in compound meter. They're all in 6/8. Again, it's very important to know how to read rhythms in 6/8 time. Look at your key signatures and determine if it's in a major key or a minor key. Looking at the starting and ending pitches can help you determine if you're in a major or a minor key. In all of the examples that we've looked at today, they always start on tonic. So, is it tonic of a major key or is it tonic of a minor key? Feel free to go back to any of the frames, any part of the video, pause, and sing these examples. That would be good practice for the AP exam.